I'll throw one question at you just because you mentioned them briefly too. The Milwaukee Bucks, they beat the Nuggets last night. Giannis says it's go time. I was just kind of like looking through futures yesterday, and I saw the Bucks were 50-1 to win the NBA Finals.
50-1?
50-1. Don't you think that's really high?
With the way things happen in the NBA, we've seen it the past couple seasons where these teams just completely fall apart, mainly because of injuries. Like the NBA playoffs have been ravaged by injuries the past couple seasons. The Milwaukee Bucks have obviously been on the wrong end of that. So who knows? Celtics are a little bit beat up right now. If things break right for Milwaukee in terms of how things work out in the bracket, absolutely. I do think that's a good bet. I still think Giannis is better than Jason Tatum if they go head-to-head. But the Celtics have more depth, but the Bucks would have the best player on the court. And this might be, I don't know, that window's closing a little bit here for Milwaukee. It hasn't been open for very long, but Dame's, 34, 35 years old. You don't really trust Doc Rivers in the playoffs.
I know.
That's serious, but still, it's all about that number, 50-1, right?
Yeah, that's the part you're always like, oh, Doc Rivers, I don't know about that one, but you're like 50-1. Like this, they made the Lillard trade, like they were like 7-1 to win the NBA Finals, and like it's not like they're having a bad season, but they probably wanted a better one. But like they won the NBA Cup, they beat the Thunder in the NBA Cup. I mean, you go on the floor, like you said, any series, like in the Eastern Conference. I think they have the best player. It's Giannis. I think that's the best player in the Eastern Conference. So, I mean, how can you not? It just seems like a really long price. I couldn't believe it was that price. When I get back to Canada, I might have something more to say about that.